This week on Pole House Bike Pot Weekend Getaways, we're on our front porch. What's on the menu?
We're doing a homemade cinnamon bread.
So stick around. Well, you just got home.
I home from work, and we're doing a weeknight because it's looking like it's not going to be too good of weather this weekend to be doing
And
outside.
not only that, we've got some stuff we're doing that we're probably going to do off camera. We're having a banquet for our local cruise-in group.
Our cruise, yeah.
And we're not planning on videotaping that, but we're doing a two-parter. You're going to get one part today, this week, and the other part next week because we're stacking.
That's right.
So, what's on the menu?
We're doing a cinnamon bread, which we had last week when we went to Siler Dollar City.
And we went to Lambert's, you know, the home of the throwed rolls.
And what are we making from there?
We're not making anything from
Oh,
there.
okay.
No, but I probably just popped up a picture of us in front of Lambert's.
Okay, all right.
We didn't get any video of the cinnamon bread at Siler Dollar City, but it was phenomenal, wasn't it?
Yes, very good.
We're going to try our hand at it. So, we're going to get things around and we'll be right back at you. Okay, the next 2 weeks you're going to see me doing a lot of the prep work on this. Not that you don't always. I got me a bread pan. It's a little bit bigger than the one from Siler Dollar City, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're probably going to eat this for dessert and then for breakfast in the morning. Now, sprayed that. I'm going to set it aside. In here, I have used just a regular bread recipe that we like. It's actually our sweet roll or our
Dinner
rolls
Yeah.
that we had. And I'll put that video down below so you can have that recipe. Or, can you think of another way they could do this without having to mix it up?
Get the frozen bread dough.
That's right.
And thaw it out and follow the instructions on it. And work pretty good that way also.
Okay. Now, I am going to cut this in half and essentially punch it down, which is what happened. I'm going to set this aside. You guys aren't going to know what we're doing with that until next week, so come back next week for that. Alright, now, I'm going to form this into what would fit in the loaf pan. In here, I have about a cup of sugar, some cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, some allspice, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Smells good, doesn't it? Now, I'm going to cut this in fairly even parts. In here, I have 1 stick of butter. Kind of flatten that out. Put that in my butter. Put that in my sugar cinnamon. And put it all around there. And I'm going to lay it in there like that. Now, do it again.
Now, I wouldn't put them in there real tight, so I think I'll never get done.
That's right.
So kind of loosely put them in there.
Do that
Just
again.
my idea anyway.
I have to agree with you.
There's Iris out. What's the matter, Iris? He barking at something going on over there across the street?
There's over there playing.
Could be a deer. He's always barking at a deer over there, so.
Ooh, I about forgot. One thing about this is it's hard to keep your hands clean, your fingers clean, because you gotta get them into this. Ooh, I smell that allspice in there, and the nutmeg. I'm getting about 6 out of this. Yeah, that one got cut up a little bit fat, but that's alright. It'll all come out in the wash. Okay. Now, I have filled my bread pan with that. I'm going to pour the rest of this lovely butter over top. And I'm going to pour all this cinnamon sugar stuff on top as well. No sense wasting it. Give it a shake. Now, this is going to have to race for about 30 minutes. So we're putting it in our, go ahead and look in there. We've got a rack in there. We're going to set it in there. And we'll be back in 30 minutes. Wade will also be starting the briquettes.
Okay.
Looky there.
Now we're starting with the bottom Dutch oven.
Let's look at that real quick. Oh yeah, look at that.
Beautiful. And this is 12 deep Dutch oven because we're using the trivet in the bottom and
A 9x5
loaf,
bread pan.
loaf pan. Right, loaf pan, bread pan. Okay, so this one, there's a couple that fell through. Okay, we're going to do stacking. We've done that before, but we're going to give you a refresher course. We do a normal on the bottom of your 12-inch Dutch oven. This time we're going to do 10. Only around the outside edge.
Now we did a stacking thing at Thousand Hills, didn't we?
We've done a couple of different.
But that's where you
Yeah, I think I.
you sat down with a paper and pen.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
so we'll link that in the description below
Okay,
as well.
now we put the smaller Dutch oven, which is a deep 10, on top, right in the center. We do the same amount underneath that we would. A few more charcoal out here.
And you got several that have
Fallen
left
out,
the
haven't
building.
Yeah, we just dump them all out, so they're ready to go. Okay.
Ooh, that's kind of warm.
Feels good. Starting to cool off. We're finally getting our fall. Okay. So, we'll get these. I'm going to do 8 on the bottom of this Dutch oven. Okay. It's already got a little bit extra cooking on it. Now we do our normal on top. And then all the rest goes down the outside of this Dutch oven.
Now, do you rotate the same?
Everything you do is very right. We're going to do the same rotation. Okay, and we're going to be should be about we're hoping about a 30-minute cook time, right?
Yep.
Should be. So we're going to do that. And we're starting to get a little cooler weather, so I think we might put the wind guard up. Kind of preserve a little bit of the heat around inside here. Keep that heat going straight up, even though there's not much wind tonight. So
There's a little bit though.
we'll get the timer set for 10 minutes, and we'll do a rotate. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. We're gonna pull this wind guard off so we can kind of see what's going on. Rotated it twice. Now, take this off and see how our Siler Dollar City cinnamon bread is doing. Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
You think
All
it's
right.
done? How did we tell?
Well, oh yeah, that's done.
Okay.
Spring back, so, oh, doesn't that look pretty?
Looks beautiful. Okay, now.
We got to take this one out
Okay.
and let it cool for a bit.
We
And then we'll
also
taste it.
have to do one more thing, so we'll be right back and show you what the last thing we got to do this before we eat it. The last thing to add is some homemade glaze made out of a little bit of vanilla, some milk, and powdered sugar.